Welcome to Cliff Brodsky's next show. He's the author of I Found God in Hollywood, a singer, songwriter, piano player, and owner of Brodsky Entertainment and Rock Man Enough Music Publishing. He's a Renaissance man who specializes in making documentary films, starring in his own reality TV shows, and likes to interview his guests about their lives, philosophies, meaningful stories, and how it all relates to our well-being. Topics discussed range from lifelong career goals, promotion of guest artwork, music, and websites. He loves to entertain and educate his audiences about important subjects that will improve society and humankind during these times of great transformation. Join Cliff today as he discusses our life's purpose and digs deep to uncover our true nature using honesty, humor, and spontaneity. Now kick back, get ready to be inspired, and laugh out loud. Welcome to Cliff Brodsky's next show.
Welcome to Cliff Brodsky's next show. We have two lovely guests. We have Brad and Jordan.
Yes.
Hey,
Yes.
guys.
Hey.
Hey. She's got very large pupils. Have you noticed that?
It's because she's on something.
No, I'm not.
Are you?
No, I'm
I
not.
can't believe you came to
In most cases.
No.
In
I
most
can't
cases.
believe she came to this dose.
I didn't. I just woke up.
Well, you know what it is?
No, she
It's-
didn't.
you're letting a lot of light in.
I am.
That's what pupils
And
are
I
for.
have very light eyes, so I'm always told actually that my pupils are large.
No, I can measure them. They're bigger than yours.
What do you have to say about my eyes?
They're kind of steel blue and grayish on
Yeah.
the way.
He loves to be
Analyzed.
like, yeah.
Yeah.
I love
You like
hyper.
to be talked about.
I like hyper analyzing people and to get their fingernail colors. Everyone's posture. You got a cuticle.
Cat.
Your cuticle needs repair. I need to go get my nails done.
We should all go get a manicure.
Yeah, I own my anxiety and,
You
know.
own it?
Yeah, I'm confident in it.
Me too.
Yeah.
I want to promote anxiety and just getting in touch with our weirdness. Now it's time to do some shamanism. Do you know what that is?
No.
Shamanism is when you light
saging.
Yeah, it's like shamanism.
Over the chow.
So when you do this, you light a little piece of that, and you whip it around.
And now what is the meaning for this?
I don't really know, but the Native Americans claim it helps spirits. It's
I don't know.
I don't know. The Native Americans claim.
Well,
On the Wikipedia page.
Did you know shamanism, the definition of shamanism, know what it really means? It's like
No.
shape-shifting. They've had it in every culture since the beginning of time.
That's awesome.
And then it kind of lost its steam once MTV came out.
Oh.
Yeah, because they're like, well, this is way more fun. Rock and roll is way more fun. See, they didn't have MTV and computers and internet before, so they had to make stuff up.
Right.
They're like, oh, I can turn into a bird. They're like, really? Yeah, I can fly.
Yeah.
And all the kids were like, wow. And then they would kill you if you didn't believe it.
Whoa.
They'd pull your heart out on stage. 'cause
Like
they were-
Indiana Jones.
That's why they had the stakes to burn, right?
Yeah, so they would murder everyone, and that's how religion was invented.
Yes.
Control society and manipulate and steal, and control the people so they wouldn't wise up.
Definitely. And
And
be
they-
independent.
Yeah, and
Instead
they,
of accessing the divinity from your own
right. So mythology was used and turned into law.
That's
So
fascinating.
I like to promote reality.
We've kind of like
Yeah.
dumbed down our vibration. You know?
We have.
We've become so
Super
like,
dumbed
Well,
down.
it's because we accept limitations and we say like life, you can't fly.
Yeah.
So how the hell would you
Why
expect
can't?
to?
Why would you say you can't do something?
I know, and
Because you can do anything.
if you can,
You can.
if you can become light, if you can vibrate higher to become light, like light has no limitations.
I have a quick question. If you're in a spaceship traveling at the speed of light and you turn the headlights on, anything happen?
Yeah.
How? What?
The lights turn on.
Yeah, but if you're going at the speed of light, do they go forward or do they just go like this and it's the speed of
I
light?
don't know. I'm not gonna tell anyone to answer that. I mean, if someone says that a tree fell in the forest, but no one was there to hear it fall, did it fall? Yes, it did, just because no one perceived it. I mean,
Well, it's 50-50.
That's where-
think of all the things that
It's
are happening.
50-50,
But think of
really.
all the things that are happening in the world right now that we are perceiving. Because I mean, it's not real.
Exactly, and that's where faith comes in. We choose what we want to believe, and we choose our own perception.
Well, we also choose to believe in an objective reality where things are happening around us, not necessarily because we're there to perceive it. You know, that is our subjective experience of the objective
Well,
reality.
how do you define reality?
Objectively,
Yeah, it's all whatever you perceive.
But how?
well, that's subjective.
So let's talk about your perceptions. And so, what tools do you have to perceive reality with?
What tools do you have?
Yeah. What input sensory data are you collecting with what tools to find out, like, if this is this a glass with water?
Well, I mean,
Our senses.
For me,
You can see,
exactly.
you
Your
can
senses.
hear, you can smell,
But I
you
don't
can taste, and you can
I
touch.
wouldn't say that's
Yeah.
reality though. That's
Your 5 senses.
well, that's your
reality.
basis of navigating a physical world.
That's a
Yeah.
version of
Yeah.
reality based on
Yeah.
your 5 senses.
I wouldn't say, well, yeah, but this, I feel like the world, I mean, we could go really deep here.
I'm just asking.
We could just jump off
Yeah.
into nowhere.
Let's do it.
But the physical world, I mean, is a physical it's obviously a manifestation of spirituality. You know,
I agree with that.
it's a place in which we can encounter situations and people physically so that we can learn more about ourselves spiritually. You know,
so
we
we're
can
the spiritual beings in the material world, like that song.
What?
We're spiritual beings.
What song?
We are spirits living in a material world. We are spirits living in a material. By Sting.
I don't know that song.
That was the Police. Remember the Police?
Yeah,
I know them.
Yeah, I highly recommend learning that song.
Okay.
We are spirits living in a material world.
that's pretty.
Yeah.
Yeah, I grew up on that.
Sting's great.
I grew up on the Talking Heads, Foreigner, Zeppelin, the Cars, Carpenters, all that.
We grew up
Carpenters,
on
the
Lana
Beatles.
Del Rey.
Lana Del Rey, Coldplay,
Alana Dole.
Hilary Duff. Just kidding.
No.
She's actually pretty good. I like Hilary Duff.
You do?
I think she's got a good
I think
voice.
Avril
Avril
Lavigne is
Lavigne?
the
She has a
shit.
strong.
I like her.
She's a strong voice.
Her first album.
He was a skater
Great.
boy.
She said,
Yeah.
"See you later, boy."
Yeah,
You wanna
Yeah.
get it?
she's poppy.
She was more like punk. I missed that.
She's punk
Now
and
she's like, ow, yeah, ow, ow, ow.
Yeah, and she's
and before
like,
she was
I'm
like,
lady, and I'm gonna
hey,
write
fuck
pink lipstick.
yeah.
Oh,
Kinda
is she?
like-
Oh, they're branding
like
her.
I wish she would have stayed in her teenage angsty phase, like for the entirety of
Long
her
That
career.
that first album,
Now
when I was
she's
like
just like,
15 years old
whatever.
listening to
She
it, it was
moved
so
on,
good.
man. Just like Smiley Myris.
Oh,
Smiley
yeah.
Myris, dude.
Smiley and Kesha have a band called the Smiling Myrises. One of my interns looks like Nora Jones. We're gonna do one called Snora Moans or Snora Groans. We're not really sure, but it's one of like a funny play.
Jones. Oh.
But she's got the big pouty lips. She's beautiful. The girl that works here, she can sing her ass off. She would work me. Actually, we're not. I can't believe this. We missed
What?
your face.
Yeah,
Let's see.
we're a little framed out.
We're a little framed out.
There we go.
Okay.
So if you're way back here, does
enjoy
it
it.
makes you look like a small
Makes
head?
you look small.
Yeah.
Makes
Oh.
you look like dwarfed by the room.
Dwarfed.
Really?
You guys are
It's
so tall,
okay.
much taller than me.
I mean, it doesn't, whatever.
What if you just sit up straight?
It's about the concept.
Yeah,
Here we
there you
go.
go.
If you did
concept is what matters.
this, that.
Look how small she
I'm
is.
so fucking small, you
Why don't you
guys.
sit on your pillow? Just try it. I just want to get a reality check on how to.
Ooh.
Oh, is that
No, because now Jordan
that
looks
better?
as tall as I am, and that's not accurate.
one? You sit on a pillow. Why don't you sit on a pillow?
Because I don't need to.
Well, then, hey, let's just.
Hey.
Does that look better?
Yeah.
That looks better against the green. See how it's like. This is like I'm wearing like a green screen.
Yeah, you are. We can plug in like a night sky.
Let's put like a
This is the-
swirling
this is the
universe right here.
I want the universe on my chest.
Done.
Yeah.
See, I want a black hole where I fall into myself.
Done.
I want to live vicariously
Okay.
through my life. Simple little prop, man. That just gets your attention. Now, someone told me they're like finger symbols for the belly
Yep.
dancers.
Yep.
Can you belly dance?
Ding, 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 ding. I mean, I'll tell you what I can do.
What's
Teach her how.
I did a fitness pole dancing in Boston,
Did you?
so I can spin on that shit. So like it's
A
on.
spinning pole?
Yeah,
That's
like it's a
cheating.
pole that spins.
The pole spins, but you don't? Don't you
No,
get
no,
hammer?
no.
Rip?
And then I spin too, but you put the heel
Gloves?
of your
So
hand
you
and then the
like,
top
you
of
like
your
double
hand.
spin. So your
I double
momentum's
spin, and
fast.
it's like really fast and it's beautiful. It's an art form instead of like,
Yeah.
pole dancing.
I'm just kidding.
I beg to differ. I think strippers are an art form.
Oh.
They
Yeah, I
can
thought
be.
you were like, no.
They can be if it's
You're not
not
artistic.
begging for money, but
I'm going to beg for money right now. I need money to pay these two. Somebody please
Yeah,
give me
seriously.
money. And how is that wrong?
I didn't say it was
You
wrong.
said
I
begging
just said
for
it's
money
not
was-
an art form.
It is an art form.
What, sir?
It can be.
But this is a
I'm
subjective
just
thing.
talking about.
It's coming into the when you compromise dignity.
Selling
Yeah,
money,
I'm
selling
talking
your
about-
body for sex is not your thing. I get it.
Yeah,
No.
that's
But
No.
it is an art form.
But we respect. I disagree
What?
with that.
It's not an art
because
form.
it's selling your dignity.
Yeah, well, I
Unless
believe.
your own dignity
Well, that
is
see,
your
that's
own
that you're
reality.
taking it as more of like a business, like that. That's making
It is a business.
But that is
Yeah.
literally
It's the
objective.
oldest business in
But
the
that's
world.
it is
Older
it's
than-
objectifying
Yeah.
your body, though. And
Well, who doesn't objectify their body? We're looking at our fingernails. We're objects.
no, because we're
Sexually.
respecting our appearance.
Yeah.
That's a lot different than giving yourself up to someone sexually who does not know you at
Yeah.
all.
So how well do you need to know someone?
Well, see, that's subjective.
It's subjective,
But for
based
someone,
on
for
what
Me
someone,
personally, I'm just like,
but see,
if you smell right, I'm down.
see a level of self-awareness and
good.
respect.
It
Yeah.
smells good.
I'm not sure whether I should be like
Philosophy.
completely serious and go off on my
Yeah.
philosophy, or just be like, yeah, whatever, let's chill.
Do you feel like you're, what's not confused, not a mixed signal, what's another word for mixed signal, confused?
Ambivalent,
Ambivalent, it's another word for ambivalent.
Ambivalent. You just yell it.
uncertain. Do you have some kind of prejudice against ambivalent?
Ambivalent's a great word,
Ambivalent.
but there's another word.
I heard you said that.
Torn, uncertain, well, it's, I'm gonna
You
find,
consult thesaurus.com.
could we? Let's look it up, who can find faster, rather. Where's the source?
Wait, what is it? What is this word?
Ambivalence.
Okay, ambivalent.
Let's see who can find ambivalence. So, thesaurus. We also have fast Wi-Fi here.
Oh, nice.
A doubtful, indecisive,
Did
inconclusive,
you spell thesaurus with a Y?
irresolute.
You spelled
I have a question
thesaurus
for you.
with a Y.
What's another word for thesaurus?
What's another word for thesaurus?
It's a joke.
I
There's
obviously-
nothing worse than trying to explain a joke.
I know.
Oh, it's supposed to be funny, remember?
Indecisive, irresolute,
Yeah,
equivocal, unsure, doubtful, inconclusive, undecided, torn, vacillating, equivocating.
so that's how you feel. Okay, so let's just say let's just back up to the original point was, we were talking about sexuality and how much do you need to know someone before you do it, and you were like, I'm ambivalent.
No.
No.
I am very solid
No, he's
on my
ambivalent.
point.
He's ambivalent about.
Oh, what's it
telling his
say?
point.
No, I'm
No.
ambivalent because I love
Yes.
to say things with like sincerity, and I really believe what
Yes.
I say, and
Yes.
then I'm getting this vibe of like, well, we should just whatever.
We're having
let's
fun,
chill,
and he
we're
doesn't want to
having
get into
fun.
his point.
Because we should turn this into a joke, so it's not uncomfortable for our audience. But I don't know how do I?
Where does
identify-
one draw the line
Where does
between
one-
art
Yeah.
and life and persona and the bit where you're doing are we doing a bit or is this really who we are?
Exactly.
How about this? Why don't we just say whatever you think of, just say it.
Okay.
Soul connection.
It's like,
Oh no, I thought about it too much.
I'm going into the tunnel
Omnipotence.
where everything's black and I can't.
You know what we
think.
should do?
What?
We should just like say the biggest words we could think.
Yeah.
Pneumono ultra microscopico silico
Oh.
volcanoconiosis. Okay, so
I remember in grade school, sorry, when we would take spelling tests.
that's cool. Let's think of things we
everyone in our
remember.
class was stupid.
Yeah.
So they would always be like, they'd look at me and be like, how do you spell this really fast? And sometimes the substitute teacher would be like, she'd be like, oh, and then she'd spell it.
Right.
You know, not realizing
Yeah.
that we were taking spelling tests.
That was
But
your-
I was always like so smart.
So you
Yeah.
were the smart kid. I was the smart kid
So
too.
was I.
I won.
Here's three-
2 spelling bees.
So here's three nerds. During recess, I used to play chess with all the science geeks, and all the cool kids were like learning social skills. I was busy thinking about fourth and fifth dimensions. If you squared time, what would happen? Stefan Carr and Mike McDonald. I remember all those kids.
Mike McDonald, such an ass.
Now all the jocks and the cool kids are washing their cars.
Oh yeah.
Oh, well, it's a cycle.
You know what I'm saying?
For sure.
Isn't that great?
They
Yeah.
collapse underneath.
I
I,
would-
feel like artists don't really belong in systems like that,
We
you know, and other people can do it.
Are we?
I don't know how.
Yeah.
I feel like
It's
this.
not about
I feel like
logic.
this anti-authority thing.
Yeah.
You know?
Are we really artists though, or are we just faking it?
No, I'm.
We're
Truly-
soul beings.
Yeah.
I bring everything back to the core.
I get really down on
Artists like comes out of knowing your soul being. For me, it's
Yeah.
like we're so connected spiritually that we just
Yeah.
like art comes
Yeah.
out of it. But I wouldn't say like you know, I wouldn't say that the core word for that is artist. It's like the
Artist comes
the
out of
root.
it.
maybe
the
we're
root-
channels.
The root is like spirit.
The root
You
is
know, like
spirit,
we-
and then emanating light.
The root of spirit.
The root is knowing that you're spirit. You know that you're a
The
spirit.
self-awareness
The root is knowing that you're
yourself
eternal.
really
Yeah,
is
that this is
eternal.
just like one body that I am now
Yeah.
incarnated in. That
Do you
I
believe in reincarnation?
yes.
Do you?
I don't know.
Good. Okay. You don't need to know.
Yeah.
No one really
No, I
knows,
don't know
but you
anything.
can-
But I have
You don't know anything?
no.
What's 3 plus 3?
I'm being
Well-
facetious.
This is the thing. We
Are you?
could get so
Yeah.
far deep into
We have
this
like really deep.
that it could get like
Yeah.
what. So if we were to have a conversation like this, I feel like we'd all need to we do need to let each other know what our beliefs are first.
Yeah.
Okay, let's
Yeah.
take turns talking about our beliefs.
Okay.
So what do you believe?
What do I believe? I believe that I'm a spiritual being.
Yes.
I'm eternal in that I have my core passion, which I know I talked to you on the phone about. My core passion is being here to help inspire others through whatever medium that is through. So whether it's through Bowjour and writing with Brad, whether it's through my music, through fitness, nutrition, however it is helping people, because I have 100% confidence in who I am as a spiritual being who's positive, emitting light through the universe, through God, whatever you want to label it. And that's who I am, and I'm here to do whatever I can to help other people.
So can you just summarize what you just said?
Yeah,
Well, because
basically,
it's the same.
well, we
much.
really believe pretty much the same thing. I think when it comes to things like, when it comes to incarnation, saying that word frightens people because I think it's traditionally rooted in I grew up Catholic, and we learned that, no, you don't incarnate. That's a Buddhist thing.
Right.
And we're like, no, this is one life, and if you please God in this lifetime, you get to heaven. It's sort of like a reward. So you have one chance in this lifetime to make it to heaven. And there were all these exceptions growing up that I thought of that didn't make sense.
None of it makes sense.
Someone who was unenlightened, who didn't have the tools to maybe learn more about themselves, or to become enriched in the way that other people are afforded that opportunity or whatever. Or, instances where children died and weren't developed enough physically or whatever.
How do you explain that? So,
but that's where I'm coming back to with reincarnation, because you're saying you're an eternal soul. That's like the glowing core, like you're a spirit. You know that. Well, then if you know that your body's temporary, are you saying that this one life can't represent your eternity? It has to be just one. It has to be one temporary life. You know what I mean? If you're saying that
I understand. You're just semantics. Yeah, I get it.
But who knows that we don't come back? It might not be this world that we come back to.
Exactly, and that's not what I'm saying.
Yeah.
Incarnation just means you manifest in a body. So we're now in this physical world in a body, clearly. But that we grow out of it and then we decay ultimately. So we could come into some other cool body, another dimension or something less dense, but still what I think of incarnate. There's others in the past.
Do you guys think that all three of us have a destiny?
I don't. I mean, it's. I don't. When you use labeled words that people kind of misconstrued, it's really hard to say yes.
Well, you don't have to say yes if you don't want. I mean.
No, but I agree with. I agree with. I don't want to.
I want to bring it home. We have. You have to leave in 5 minutes.
Oh yeah.
I want to bring it home right now.
Yeah.
Yep.
So we've been just spacing it around and floating around, having fun. The reason why you're here, because I am building a team of like-minded individuals who are talented, who want to do YouTube, who know how to do things like edit video and shoot video, who are motivated and who are open-minded and spiritual and decent people who aren't going to steal and spill water on the mixing board. People who are responsible, people who smell good, people who just aren't going to drop your phone and go, "Oh, sorry, dude."
Do you smell good?
I mean, I just worked out.
I didn't smell you. I'm not going there, but she smelled fine.
Okay, thanks.
You don't have to smell me.
I just worked out.
You don't smell good.
Oh, Lord.
You need some
I'll have to work on that.
deodorant.
Okay.
I do too. Whatever. I think it's a guy thing. She smells great.
She does.
So
She always does.
So let's just wrap it up. Let's all hold hands. Make a circle. Connect. I just want to thank these two light beings, these warriors, for showing up on time, smelling pretty good. So
Cool.
that's it. Thank you guys.
Amen.
Peace out.